Wicked sequels being figured out at Universal Pictures. Things are underway. See how we can continue this universe. Mistake. Massive fucking mistake. This is the Hollywood error. Very simple reason. Let's take a look. Why was Wicked so successful with the part one and now the part two, which will mirror part one essentially, as I've said repeatedly for weeks now. Wicked part one, based on the play that's been out for 20 years, that has a massive fan base of women and gay men. They all turned out to see the first movie because they loved the songs and they loved this fan fiction story. Plain and simple. I got it wrong originally. I thought, how is this movie going to do well? Now, because I'm not into Broadway, I did not understand the power that this franchise had. I didn't understand the following that it had. They loved this movie because they loved the play. That's why the first one made $740 odd million. That's why this one, second one, will make over $700 odd million because it has a built-in fan base that was hungry for it. They want to go there. They want to sing the songs. And of course, you tie the fact that a lot of them are probably Ariana Grande simps, and a whole bunch of that too. That pushes it forward even farther. But now we have a problem. And this is the classic Hollywood problem. Something makes money. Let's try to squeeze it for every dime that it's worth. But here's the problem. The people that love this movie love the play and love the book. But that's all there is. I asked this on Roundtable this past weekend. Were there any sequels to this book? Because there's a reason I asked this question on Sunday, because I saw this coming. I saw this coming. And here we are. There are no sequels to Wicked. It was a one-off fanfic that found its place in pop culture and zeitgeist. Now you're going to explore making more movies in this very gay version of Wizard of Oz. And now you are now working without the safety net. You had the safety net of the source material, which you adhered to. You expanded on it a little bit for two movies, and most people seem to have accepted that. But now you're going to try and make new. There's your problem. By trying to make new, you no longer have the automatic love of the fan base of Wicked. They love the original songs. They love the story that became out in the play from the book. Here it is on the movie. Ariana Grande and the Demon Arrivo singing and dancing and all that kind of stuff. But now when you move off to, we're going to make our own, there's no guarantee it's going to hit with the core audience. Especially, as Jed said, if you get some dickweed like Lin-Manuel Miranda to write the dog shit music, you're not guaranteed shit. So this is a mistake by Universal Studios. Massive error. Because they see the money coming in and think, if we just make more, they'll come in because we programmed them to. No, they were programmed to love the original, not more of it. So I predict this is going to be a big mistake. You are not going to make the money on a Wicked 3 that you would have made if you just left it alone. And you know what the smart play would be to do? You know what the smart play is? Why don't you start, because you're Universal, you got the ability, and I believe it's public domain. Why don't you start adapting the rest of the Oz saga? No one's ever really done that. Closest we came was Return to Oz, which Disney did, which still holds up as a fun little movie. Why don't you adapt the rest of the Oz stories? There's a lot of story left to tell after the Wicked Witch melts. A lot of stories left to tell, but they're not smart. Let's keep trying to milk it from this particular fan base, and let's try and make more of it without understanding, once again, something is successful when people who love the original thing come to see the original thing. When you try to make more of it, you're going to run into problems, especially when you are lacking the creativity. And I guarantee they're lacking the creativity to do any sort of third project that will endear itself to the original fan base. All right, we're done.
Thanks for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, check out my gaming channel at Renaissance Nerd Arcade, and follow me on X Twitter under @TheRedNerd. Thanks again for watching. Take it easy.